Alright, so here we are with part 2 of Snoot game. Let's see if this works. Us. Jesus Christ. The bane of all sleep echoes violently by my head, swiftly erasing any traces of slumber. Still without the energy to turn the alarm off, I stare at the ceiling for a bit, recalling the events the last few days as an exercise. The school, if you could call it one. My new friends, if you could call them that. That band, if you could call it such. Great idea, Anon. Start the day by dissing everything you've done so far in your new life. No wonder you're so damn popular. So right here, I'm getting a little inkling. Just a second. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. It's a little loud. Just a little bit. Kind of just scoot these down a little bit. We're getting a little inkling that a little bit of cognitive behavioral therapy would be very useful for our friend Anon here. Finally, I lean out of bed and turn the alarm clock off. I have a good 45 minutes before I need to be at school, and it takes 20 to walk. That leaves 25 minutes to get ready. With practice movements, I execute a proper combat roll from bed, tackling the floor and headbutting it into submission. Extremely well done, sir. My foe defeated. I groan in victory. I have a coffee this time, by the way. My new bed is half the size of what I'm used to. The hardwood, or is it vinyl, floor is cold as hell. From the purview of the floor, I look around my room again. A tiny one-room apartment with only a computer, bed, television, and fridge. A whole year in this shy-thole? What's a shy-thole? Who knows? Not me. Guess I gotta take it one day at a time. Oh, it's shithole. Okay, got it. Picking myself up, I slide into today's, and every day's, clothes and pour myself a bowl of off-brand cereal I picked up the day before. My eyes scan over my phone while I shovel my sugary breakfast into my mouth. Good times. Scroll, crunch, like a poorly oiled machine until it runs out of fuel with a noisy slurp. Soon enough, it's time to leave for school. I grab my backpack and slide it over my shoulders. I take my jacket off the hanger and the eyes. Take off the backpack and put the jacket on. Yeah, I'm not a morning person either, Anon. Don't feel bad. I approach the grand building, looking to find a place in line between the other students trundling into the front doors. The halls before class are as crowded as always, with hundreds of students filing in unison towards their homerooms. By now I was starting to be able to make my way around on autopilot. I've walked the same path twice already, after all. Even after the longest sleep of my life, I still feel miserably tired and ready to crash out once again. I'm crashing out! I'm not reading these exactly correctly, but I don't think anyone cares. I found another entrance at the side of the school that has less students on it. The less the merrier. I check my clock once again. I'm early. Fucking hell. Should have shitposted a bit more. Why am I here so early again? I think I had to do something. Oh yeah. I should talk to Nasser. Give him my version of events. That way he won't kick my ass. Yeah, maybe he shouldn't have been such a prick to his sibling. That would probably been wise. Wait. Oh, goddammit. The principal also wanted to see me. Shit, probably gonna get some demerit or whatever rich schools do as punishment. I'd almost forgotten. Please, Raptor Jesus, just let this be the last time I need to deal with stuff like this. Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry. Get it over with so I can finally just slip my way through this year. So we get our first real choice of the game here. As little as I like pissing off the caveman, I have got to go over and talk to Nasser and make sure he's okay. I don't remember if that's actually what I'm supposed to do, but I'm going to because, like, Nasser is a bro. Principal Caveman can wait. I want to apologize to Nasser about yesterday. See, like, he actually has an apologetic streak, right? The whole I'll give him my version of events thing. but like it's contrasted with apologize, which is taking personal accountability. So I think you begin as an evasive little worm in this game, but you slowly come to be a person who takes accountability. Or at least I'm steering Anon in that direction. Oh, excuse me. Now the real thing is, as you get closer with Fang, you also influence them in that direction as well. So that's kind of the way you get the best ending, is you kind of just, you yourself take accountability and you encourage people to take accountability for themselves and figure it out what it is they actually want to do in life. So it's really a game about developing a healthy internal locus of control. So I hope I can be nice to him this time. Great job, Anon. He saves you from soy poisoning by sacrificing his footlong. How do you repay him? By laughing at his sister. There he is. I hope he's not too busy. I just realized I don't know what to say to him. I wasn't laughing at your sister. I was laughing with the crowd. No, that sounds bad. Weird sisters, am I right? I might be retarded. I just told him I'm an only son yesterday. Can't help it, dude. Some people just won't amount to anything in life. Sorry. This isn't time to be edgy, Anon. So I try and fail to find some way to explain myself to Nasser. I also fail at actually finding Nasser. How the fuck did I even end up in the Tard Yard? What the hell's the Tard Yard? I'm gonna get some of these. After what feels like a space decade of walking, or really just half an hour, I find the crippled pterodon being accosted by a very pissed off purple midget. Oh, holy shit. Oh, is this our intro to Trish? Man, she never gets any better. I guess if you get the mega happy ending, you get to see a way better version of Trish. I think that's the only time. She sort of plays as a villain. But, you know, I don't know. Let's just let it play. I really like that. Like, look at that on the face. It's gorgeous. Nasser just no-selling it. Said you invited all those assholes! Wait, Trish, you don't understand. Don't cut me off, you great piece of shit! Students are clearing out of the way, just trying to get to their classes. This must be a common occurrence. The diminutive Triceratops Trish bows her head and charges Nasser. He just stops her. He just holds out a hand to her forehead. I like to imagine he's trying to swing her tiny little fist. Get your hands off me! Trish, I'm not going to fight you again. The principal's already gotten on to me about the lockers from last time. Believe me, I had no idea the concert would have turned out like that. Liar! I just wanted to make sure you guys had an actual audience. What are you saying? You know what I mean, come on. Ah! She stops trying to gore Nasser and throws her arms to her sides. Screw you! Even if you weren't trying to mess with Fang, screw you. She stomps off. She's always that pleasant. What was that all about? Oh, Anon. Don't worry about it, it's nothing. You know, girl issues, right? Sure. Sounds like she was grilling you about the concert. Some concert, right? Actually, about that. Anonymous! Yeah, his name is Anon Y. Mus. Because if you are not my officers within 10 minutes, I swear on my dear family I will personally mount you on my wall. A layer of cold sweat makes its presence known. It can wait. The office is down this hall on the right. I know the way, but thanks. Nasser waves and heads off. Guess it's to the principal's office with me, again. And thinking about him makes me think about last night. You are not the only person in the world. They really try to drive it home before the big decisions start hitting you. Actually, they give you a warning before the ones that affect the ending, as I recall. I think, I can't remember the name of the character now. Stella, that's right. I think Stella actually shows up before at least 2 of them, maybe 3. Poor Nasser, man. Just wanted to help his sister. But it's not like he did anything wrong. Just as I reach the office, the sound of clinking glass draws my attention to the apricot ass pane and some pink raptor. Apricot ass pane. Oh, this is great. I love that keyframe. Is that contraband Reed? And our real intro to Reed is one of the best characters in this game. He only notably does one really crappy thing in the best ending. I don't know, I don't think he ever does anything else that's really, truly horrible. Bro, you've known I'm in a band for like a year now. No contraband in your backpack. Nah, I left my games at home. Naomi face palms, or whatever counts as a face palm with a snout. Reed, you have a bong in your backpack. But we aren't in Britain. Oh, you're impossible. Naomi huffs and returns her focus to a stack of papers on the desk, leaving a satisfied raptor in her wake. Heh, works every time. Yeah, there's a lot going on in Reed's mind. He's a pretty cool character. I need to learn how to do that. It's all about misdirection. Yeah, notice he's responding to what we assume is internal dialogue. He just doesn't... he doesn't have a filter like everyone else. So even though everyone hears it, he's like the only one that responds. What? Deuces. Again, there's all these wonderful little clues early in the writing. What the fuck just happened? Oh, Anon, I didn't see you there. Just in time to finish your paperwork. I like the architecture of her hands there. Like, it's hard to draw hands, and they made them look really cool. Like, they're kind of like long and spiky. Same thing right here. There used to be a button that took these away, and we could see the full models better. But I don't remember what it is, and I don't feel like thinking about it right now. And paper, what's it now? Go inside. Principal Spears will finalize it with you now. Paperwork? What fucking paperwork? I'm pretty sure all this stuff was finished before I even came here. Whatever, probably a detention slip or whatever the principal has planned. Yeah, so you can kind of see the hands there. Yeah, the Spears theme. I opened the door to the cramped office, expecting to see a gruff cave of a workspace. Instead, it was a fairly well-furnished space, complete with armchairs and cabinets of old photos. You gonna stand there forever? What are you waiting for? Sit. I plant myself in one of the armchairs and sink a bit lower into the cushion than expected. Perks of being a human, I guess. I believe I told you last night to be here first thing this morning. Shit. Tell me, do I have a stutter? Speak. No, sir. I stutter. Take this as a learning experience, Anon. Punctuality gets you far in life. Yes, sir. I let you off the hook last night because you're a new student. I meant what I said last night. Hopefully, not about the whole pile driving thing. Still, I didn't bring you here to lecture you. You didn't? Not many people have to use the school's financial services. What? Financial services? All the paperwork's done to get you a special lunch card for the semester. You don't have to worry about paying until after graduation. No interest, no down payments, none of that. What's happening, sir? You signed it for the financial services, correct? Naomi told me you needed help with food and even had the papers filed out. Naomi? Let me double check real fast. Naomi! The after the bomb ringing in our ears. Hello, tinnitus, my old friend. Oh god, am I stuck like this? Dismiss, Naomi. And just to be absolutely clear, Anon did ask you for this, correct? Well, he is in need of assistance, right? Otherwise, he's stuck with the budget meals. Anon. I glanced between the two. It probably wasn't malicious, but still. I'm not getting involved in office politics today. There's a little hint that Naomi is, like, moving chess pieces behind the set. So, like, there's all kinds of wonderful, interesting, rich writing going on here. Yes. Oh, lovely. Don't hesitate to ask if you have any other problems. You may leave now, Naomi. Also, Spears is not happy with the situation. Oh, yes, sir. Vanish. She leaves the office and Spears clicks the papers on his desk into a stack. Hate to do that, but she goes on for ages. Anyways, go ahead and sign here. Here, here, initial here, date here, put your name here. I didn't catch any of that. What? Just kidding, you're good to go, Anon. And don't forget this. He holds out the poorly laminated lunch card for me to take. Just keep in mind, as a senior, this semester is your last, your biggest chance to figure your future out. This is true. Even if you're new to all of us here at Volcano High, we're here to help you make the most of it. Huh. Thank you, Mr. Spears. Mr. Spears nods and gives a small smile. Look at his little happy smile. I want to protect that smile, so I'm going to be a good boy. Don't you worry, Mr. Spears. You can come in any time. I'm always here to listen. Except for topics relating to estrus season. I sense great exhaustion in that last bit. I thank Mr. Spears one last time and head to homeroom. God, what a banger of a song that is. The periods pass and eventually it's lunchtime again. I've been focusing a bit less on class and more on getting a routine down to avoid unwanted confrontation. It's like it's only me and the teacher in class, phasing out everyone else. So his scheme is going more or less according to plan, and he keeps accidentally, going into the peripheries of the bigger drama going on. I follow the flow of students towards the lunchroom, mindlessly looking about the halls. Passing by the athletic awards case, a decent amount of group photos of Nasser front and center, because he's the man, baby. Apparently the school is pretty well known for their track team. In a similar vein, Almy is present in a good deal of the photos in the academic achievement case. The last case was reserved for general awards, I guess trophies that don't belong anywhere else. The school has a few commendation awards for their efforts to stop bullying. They pass this around at every school. Looking around, there's several posters on the walls here. All simple slogans to stop the evil bully menace. In fact, a lot of good those did to me at my old school. They always went all in with those efforts. One time they even got the whole student body into the auditorium to watch a short movie. Some frail, pasty kid gets pestered by a chubby, gruff bully. The kid ended up trying to run away and got hit by a car, with the credits scrolling over a scene in the hospital. Everyone in class just said things like, "Man, good thing I'm not like that bully. Yeah, if I ever see a bully like that, I'll help the kid." And then went right back to talking about me. Yeah, so, and that's the thing. That's an actual commentary. Everyone's like, we've got to stop those bullies. But, the 1980s style bullies they're fantasy, right? Real bullying is a social phenomenon that's just inevitable. It's what happens. There's always going to be a social pariah, and generally it's going to be a schmuck like this. Oh, his hands have got good dynamism, too. Whoever's doing the hands on this game nailed it. Look at those fingers. No use feeling bad about the past. Now I'm here. Oh, he literally says that. I'm here now. With the lunch card in my possession, I'm able to snag something actually edible. I should run the math on how much I'll end up owing, but I feel more like indulging myself. Let's just go with the sandwich. You're gonna need some energy, buddy. Why not both? Hence my tray, stacked high with desserts and the tastiest looking sandwich from the lunch line. Looking around for a place to sit, I see the aggravating creamsicle waving at me. Next to her is Nasser with a complicated expression. I just wanted to make sure you guys had an actual audience. Shit. I go and sit across from Nasser and Naomi. This is the serious business strum. Dun 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 dun. I see you're making use of the lunch card. Yeah. But all those sugars, all that is bad for your health, Anon. This school's vegan options. I tune her out with the help of a crunchy sugar cookie. I glance at Nasser. I notice that he's just poking at his pasta. Don't poke your pasta, boyo. Nasser, sweetie, you shouldn't play with your food. Oh, Anon, what's up? Not much, and you? Yeah, no, totally good. His following laugh sounds hollow. Ha, ha, ha. Nasser. Yeah, it's just... Fang stayed home today. The concert was a shit show and wanted to avoid everyone. I know we shouldn't have invited all those guys. Naomi places a comforting hand on his shoulder. Yeah. That crowd was harsh. What happened after I left? Nasser looks at me pitifully. Trish gave me a general idea, but I have to know. You are not the only person in the world. See? Make good decisions. Ah, shit. The band never made it past the first song. Somebody said they still sucked. Nasser grits his teeth. Whoa, calm down, man. What else? Did they say anything about Fang? Yeah, well, I'm not reading that. Yeah, I don't think you want to hear it, though. And what happened after? I'm going to kick all their asses. Nasser probably could. Nasser, please calm yourself. I realized now that I had been laughing with them. First lie. I left after that. Principal Spears was fucking pissed. He even threatened to suplex them. Nasser sags, emotionally spent. Ha, fuck. So that's why she stayed home. If Fang wishes to stay home, then that is her prerogative. You just need to give her some time, Nasser. Well, she said that I noticed a strange expression cross over Naomi's face. Oh ho. I know, babe. I just wish I could help them more. Yeah, if you need help, Nasser, I owe you for the pizza. We finish eating and make small talk until the bell signals for us to go to our 6th period. There's not a ton you can do for poor Nasser right now. He's kind of in it. Day 2 of however many left is now out of my way. I'm fairly certain that if Nasser found that I laughed too, I'd need to avoid him. Those Cheeto-covered claws like they'd freaking hurt, man. They would. And they do, so let's move on. With that drama now past me, I can just disappear and cheese for the rest of the year like I'm invisible. Oh, when June hits, it's going to be so sweet. Amen to that. Read. Two days later. Alarm is off. You know the drill. Combat roll, headbutt, victory screech. Breakfast, shitposting, clothes. I'm pretty good at this. I think I finally found a decent routine for the rest of the year. I have to go easy on the shitposting though. Yesterday I might have overindulged. But I've succeeded in turning invisible. Not completely, but so far I'm happy. Even the stupid stuff with Nasser seems settled. I can just cruise through schooling and shitpost in the evening. Perfection. Day 4 out of however many days are left in the year. So far, so good. It's a bit of a walk, so I'll get my phone out and start posting on a shitty image board. There we go. Phone. I love the phono cam. Baiting people into replying to my posts isn't the most rewarding of hobbies, but it passes the time. Meteor Dodgers, having jobs. Pick one and only one. That ought to get a few. Just before I hit the reply button, I sense the air behind me turn warmer. A few wildflowers growing in the cracks of the sidewalk bloom in seconds. She's here. Good morning, Anon. It could have been. Naomi catches up to me. You say something? Good morning. Don't you walk with Nasser to school? Where is he? It's sad, Naomi. He went early today to help set up another student event. Oh, he's certainly someone you can count on for that. He really is. I'm so proud of him. Yeah. Anon, have you seen our lovely award-winning school gardens yet? Gardens win awards? They do. Come on, I'll show you. Actually, wait, I don't really want... Stolen. The smooth jazz is so good. Naomi grabs my hand again, and when I come to, we're already there. And here they are, our school's flower beds. Aren't they just magnificent? Please stop dragging me by the hand. She is right, though. The gardens here are absolutely stunning. Look at this great appreciator of beauty. I can't tell what's more colorful, the bushes of flowers or the students that tend to them. Yeah, the gardeners here do a great job. Oh yeah, you can thank the gardening club for that. I like the gardening club. Naomi guides me through the gardens, occasionally giving tour trivia. I can't shake the feeling something's on her mind, though. And here's where the freshmen plant flower seeds at the start of the school year. By the end, they'll bloom wonderfully. Uh-huh. And then what's going on here? Is she coming on to me? I won't ask she's upset about something, but is that even the right thing of me to do? Yeah, you know what? You do need to do that. You're not the only person in the world. You alright? Something's bothering you, right? Yeah, and you can tell he's really awkward at it. He sucks at this. But you can still try to do the right thing even if you suck at it, which I think is a good message. Not really, a bit, I guess. I've just been worried about Nasser recently. Yeah, you and me both. Something wrong with him? No, nothing's wrong. It's more that he worries a bit too much for that sister of his. You notice that she doesn't respect the pronouns at all, doesn't even make an attempt. Nasser does, though. Oftentimes when I'm with him, he's anxious about something she's done. I just like him to relax about it a bit more, I suppose. Is that selfish of me to say? I mean, Before he even said it, I said it. I've never had a girlfriend, but I imagine that it'd be a bit inconsiderate to constantly be worried in front of her. I don't know. Naomi nods her head a bit, staring at her shoes. Sorry, I just wanted to share it with someone. Guess I ended up doing the same thing I'm complaining about here, huh? No sweat it. She checks her phone and jumps a bit. Boing. Oh, I'm gonna be late. I was going to check in at the front desk. Really sorry now, but the tour will have to end here. It was fine. Hopefully it just doesn't make my allergies flare. She waves and runs off to a side door. I should be getting to homeroom soon, too. Ugh. Ooh, just got a crack all the knuckles. I push open the usual side entrance. I take it into the hallway that's starting to become familiar now. Still occasionally glancing at the room numbers just to make absolutely sure, I notice someone in the countercurrent walking past. Holy smokes, it's Fang. Is this the first time we talk? Oh my goodness, this is surprisingly deep in. We're almost like, what, an hour and a half in? It was one of the bass players from the concert 2 days ago. Nasser said she was his sister, right? Glancing at her for a moment, the expression on her face sort of reminds me of something. It was probably just leftover embarrassment from the concert, but she seemed to have a lost look on her face. Or maybe it was confusion. Actually, they do a pretty good job of conveying that, just with the drawing. Or a mix of the two. Either way, there's something on her mind. I can't help but think that must be how I looked on my first day. But it was my first day of school. She's been going here all year. What's her excuse then? Either way, doesn't look like she recognizes me. Objective 1 out of whatever of the current year is accomplished then. Next one is memorizing the class schedule. And that says it's homeroom in 15 minutes. Homeroom which I share with Naomi. Ugh. She's just too sweet and, like, obnoxious. I can't find the right way to put it, but she feels so movie-like. Like an act. Day 4, Anon. Day 4. What the hell? Why is she scratching herself? Is she a junkie? Yeah, so that's actually important, the scratching herself thing. That winds up being an aspect of her psychological makeup. Oh god, don't come any closer. The horror. I don't want to get shanked by a junkie pterodactyl. You, skinny. Yeah? Did you see where they went? The group with the, dinosaurs? No! Yellow hoodie, red hair, pink tail, hair buns. Are you describing one person? What? No! It's multiple. They're dinosaurs, though, right? What? So, I like that their first interaction is them, like, kind of talking past each other and not communicating well. That strikes the initial tone pretty well. I don't know where they went. Yeah. And just like that, she's gone. I seem to have this effect on women. I call them poison pheromones. But it is relieving that she didn't recognize me. Guess Nasser didn't tell her. The staccato of the bell signals my tardiness for class. My class with Naomi. If there is a Jurassic god, please make Naomi miss homeroom today. Sweet raptor Jesus on your cross of rocks, save me. I'll even offer a goat sacrifice. See, that's a little joke. That's a little Jurassic Park joke. The day passes uneventfully until 4th period, science class. Oh shit, okay. I find a seat near the back of the room and watch the clock hands tick down the remaining few seconds to the bell. Right before the tone, one last student rushes in, out of breath. Oh, it's that girl again. I guess we shared a period or two on the first day and I just didn't notice. She strides across the room, taking her seat without a word. Strangely, nobody seems to acknowledge her, not even a sneer or chuckle. That's odd. Given how many people there were that night, you'd expect at least a couple of snickers. But there she was, being completely left alone, or ignored. Seems almost worse than getting laughed at. The lingering chatter in the room dies out as the teacher stands from his desk, moving to the front of the room, and we get one of the funniest cameos in the entire thing. Good news, everyone! Today we'll be having a lab on magnetic fields. Find a partner and get prepared. I had to do the voice. Oh no. The ominous music is so good. My heart sunk as those dreaded words passed my ears. Find a partner. I know it's pointless, but I at least have to try. Maybe someone was out sick. With my luck, though, I'll probably just end up with that fossil of a teacher. With everyone else already starting on the assignment, I resigned myself to working twice as hard. Hurry up, Mr. Anon, your partner is waiting for you. Like Sir Fernsworth. Oh my, yes. What? Very well. Fang, if you would be so kind as sit next to your new partner. Alright. I sat in momentary confusion as someone took the seat next to mine. Holy smokes, it's Fang. Spaghetti alert! I don't know what spaghetti alert means. DEFCON level 2. Femoid? There is a femoid within arm's distance looking at me. Deploy all spaghetti lockdown measures. I don't know what any of these terms mean. I think I've heard femoid, but spaghetti? Sup. Thanks, you too. Shit, recovery maneuvers now. I mean, hey, not much, you. Recovery successful. Yeah, man, you're a smooth operator, Anon. None of your business. Just do the damn assignment and don't bother me. Oh, I like this music. This is one of Fang's themes. Oh, you upset right now or something? What was your first fucking clue? Ah, she's great. Last time I'll say it, just do the assignment and don't bother me. Okay. Gotta keep cool-headed. This assignment, then. With that, we open our books and start on trying to decipher who Lawrence is and why his force is magnetic. Things are going well for the first few questions. I remember a bit of it from that one time I tried to make a railgun. How are you two doing so far? I gotta do the voice for him. I don't usually do voices, but we're fine, Dr. Farnsworth. I see, and you, Anon? Yeah, what she said. Oh, stepped in it, bro. Yeah, he's utterly forgotten about the pronouns now, but it is actually a pretty big deal to Fang. Why is Dr. Farnsworth making that face? I turned to Fang to ask her what the deal is, and... Oh dear. Mistakes have been made, yeah. She? Yes? Yeah, clueless. Utterly clueless. Can you not see? What did she say not see? Oh, Raptor Jesus Almighty, this is the absolute worst case scenario. The infuriated pterodactyl's wings spread wide and her taloned finger jabs my chest. I am non-binary. How was I supposed to know something so trivial would set something like this off? Oh, boy. Yeah. I would like to point out that Anon is supposed to be a complete dipstick here. Views held by Anon are not widely held by the gaming community at large, i.e. me. Well, I can't bring myself to say anything. Oh, so that's how it's gonna be, huh? Fang? Then you just spit in my face and then give me the cold shoulder? Oh, jeez. The face, the fury face. That's the psychotic break face. Oh man, you get a lot of that in the bad endings. I'll have you know, Fang! Oh no. She's so expressive. It feels like the world just stopped. Oh, look at her wings. I love the detail on the feathers. All eyes are on Fang. And in Fang's eyes, I see something flash briefly. Does she have a skull for a necklace? Judging by those exaggerated movements and the eloquent speech, this is something Fang has been practicing. This was supposed to be a big moment where she stopped an evil bigot and the whole class would clap. Sorry, he's just an idiot. He's not a bigot. In all her planning and practice, Fang had made one crucial error. Nobody cared. Please consider stepping into the hall for a moment. Aw, sad Fang. Shh, Fang is quick to exit the room. See, he's trying. Dr. Farnsworth turns a sympathetic look towards me. Forgive them, Anon. You must understand that Fang is experiencing issues. What the fuck just happened? Well, she blew up me when I called her she. She was already upset about something before. Yeah, see, he's kind of trying to put it together. He's just really bad at it. She was upset before because of the concert the other day. Looks like I just pushed her over the edge. Aww. This is sad, Fang. After a few moments, Fang comes back in and sits down without a word. I do wish they'd given him more expressions. It's kind of annoying that you just don't get a face. Sorry. Don't worry about it. So many ellipses. Now that I think about it, something's off. Fang claims to not be male or female, but the clothes she's wearing are clearly provocative. I don't know about that, Mr. Anon. It's almost like she's showing off her femininity. And then why would someone be wearing revealing clothes in contradiction to their identity? It's almost like they're just looking for a tin. Then suddenly it hits me. I recall memories of a slightly younger Anon running around school with a cape, pilot goggles, and 3 plastic katanas. Yeah, so it becomes very clear very quickly that Anon is an absolute bloody weeb. But I like that he's relating someone else's experiences to his own experiences, because again, he's not the only person in the world. He's trying to understand Fang's perspective. I like that. It's a good little lesson, you know? That was a quick way to get sent to the principal's office. Also, again, mind you, whenever you think you have internal dialogue in this game, that's just him mumbling under his breath trying to work things out. It is unbelievable what a dweeb Anon is. Are you even listening to me? Do I now? Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I could tell. She mutters as she turns back to the assignment. You've been staring at me for the past 5 minutes, freak. Judging by the looks of the class, and both of our current social standing, we'll probably be working together a lot more. Okay, so you can either just be apologetic and a little bit sarcastic, or extremely sarcastic. This is a kind of an easy bone to throw at you early in the game. Clearly you should be sincere here. You can be a jerk. I don't think it actually matters that much, but like, you know, I think it's good to build a habit of sincerity and personal accountability, and also like just general respect for other people and what they're going through. There we go. Non-binary people don't owe you androgyny, so yeah, it's fair enough. Doesn't seem like it's something she wants to hear right now. So you're Nasser's sister, right? Sibling, right? Sorry. There's a brief pause until Fang speaks up again. So much delicious coffee. Yes, Nasser's my baby brother. Why do you ask? I was just curious. Nasser has been helping me settle into the school. Of course he did. Just wish he'd keep out of my fucking business for 2 seconds. Sure. Actually, thinking about Nasser, it's more that he worries a bit too much for that sister of his. Oftentimes when I'm with him, he's anxious about something she's done. He told me about what happened the other day. Sorry to hear something like that happen to you and your band. What do you care? I don't know. Suddenly my shoes seem more interesting than the conversation at hand. Just think it's messed up people would go to a show just to laugh at you. Pfft. Guess you weren't that awful. Yeah, see, you won a couple of Fang points here. And good for you. Fang's pretty rad. Unlike every other guy in this school. There's a bro. I guess that he's not really on the menu for you, though. The rest of the period passed between continued small talk with Fang. See? And I got on the good side here. There we go. She seemed to be controlling the conversation, though. When the bell rings, Fang whips out her phone and immediately starts tapping away. You going to your next class? Who cares about being late? Fair. See you then. She lazily waves a hand at me and I make my way to the next class. Unfortunately, 5th period is mathematics. Math. Never my strong suit. I love it, but I'm not great at it. I'm barely keeping myself awake while Mr. Karl Sadusky? Oh, yeah, I remember. This is another one of the great cameos in this game. He's giving a lecture on the inverse of tangents. Anon! I'm going to do his voice, too. I sit ramrod straight at the direct address. Are you freaking listening? Come finish this freaking problem on the freaking board. Just one social disaster after another today. Hesitantly, I slide out of my chair and trundle my way to the whiteboard, trying to decipher the runes I'm expected to make sense of. Only I never made it to the whiteboard. 3 rows down and my foot catches on a loose backpack strap in the aisle. Thud. I love the Anon tripping animation. Luckily, I fell sideways, and there was a cold, hard desk in the way to catch my fall. To the chuckles of the rest of the class, I look up from my final resting place to see a massive pink and white muzzle. Dude! Like a deer caught in the headlights, I can only stare and wait for him to continue. You're on my desk, man. Good old Reed. My senses return to me, and I quickly get up, picking up and returning the pencil that flew to the floor in a flurry of apologies. Then I recognize just whose desk I fell on. It's that drummer in Fang's band. Don't I just have the luck of the devil? Giving one last apology, I head to the front of the room to solve the whiteboard problem. I tried solving the problem to the best of my ability. Still took a solid 2 minutes. After circling my answer, I look expectantly at Mr. Karladewski, who gives a nod. Finally turning around to return to my seat, I freeze. Right there in the front row is the last member of the band, Trish. I stumble back to my desk. Mr. Karladewski gives each row a stack of papers to pass back. Alright, here's the freaking homework covering today's lesson. Use page 279. I'll give you the last 15 frickin' minutes of class to work with your frickin' peers. Mr. Karladewski returns to his desk and pulls out a math book with a monthly romance novel crudely stuffed inside it, with a very detailed centerfold by the way he turned it sideways. Looking ahead to Reed's desk, he's been joined by Trish, who's trying to get him to get started. I think I can feel their eyes following me. Back at my desk, I glance over the math sheet. Page 279, right? Looks like I finally get to use that phone book of a math textbook. Where is it? I open my backpack, and instead of my math textbook is the Saturnia Collector's Edition art book I splurged on yesterday. Gosh, what is Saturnia Collector's Edition? You know, I'm going to look it up and put a link in the description of this video. I'm frozen. Can't move an inch. Did I grab the wrong book this morning? Is someone playing a sick joke? How could I bring this to school? Something bounces off my head and lands on my desk. That's enough to snap me back to reality, and I shove my backpack under my desk, furiously zipping it. So yeah, right here we kind of learn that Anon is ashamed of who he is and his interests and all that. I think it's become pretty clear at this point in the game that he's a complete weeb and loves this sort of thing. And he's just not wanting to share his passions with people. On my desk is a balled up wad of paper. Oh great, I was hoping to avoid these chain notes. I unfurled the ball to read the note. Look up. I look up and see the purple one waving me over. Fuck. Grabbing my stuff, I shuffle over slowly to the duo. Hell yeah. Sup, compadre. Sup. See? He's my class partner, so I look out for him. How are you looking out for your class partner, Anon? Enforcing the social contract, having good conduct and mutual respect so you can leave class and go on with your life? What's this about? A certain friend of mine is partnered with you in science, right? Wait, oh, you mean Fang? They just messaged me before class, so they had to be partnered with a skinny bigot, then proceeded to show them. I had a feeling you'd be him. I have to tolerate humiliation from these meteor dodgers too. My head is starting to hurt. Hopefully we can just get started on these math exercises. Yeah, that was mine. I apologize, though. I know, and I appreciate it. Man, I want some Trish points, too. That's rare. I'm Trish, and this is Reed. We're Fang's best friends. Gosh, the shit this dinosaur pulls. Uh-huh. What about you? Now tell us about yourself. Red alert! There is no way I'm telling anyone, especially these people. And if they find out where I was a few days ago... I'm Anon, and I'm a human. I got here Monday. That's all. We know that. We want to know where you're from, what you've been doing since you got here. If you have any friends. I've been doing nothing. I don't really care about friends. She doesn't look very convinced by that answer. Right. You know that Nasser dude, right? Hey, yeah, I saw you with that slut Naomi earlier, too. Trish squints her eyes at me. They were my welcoming committee. They helped me get settled. Nothing besides that. Right. Didn't Nasser and Naomi invite you to anything, or... Nope, I don't remember. I'm trying to get them off my back, but why you ask? We had a concert last week. Nasser and Naomi invited a whole bunch of assholes to ruin it. Suppose we'd seen a human in the crowd we wouldn't remember, right? Yeah, haha. Oh, I love the shrugging. Where he actually succeeds in being somewhat nonchalant. I mean, concert? I don't think they invited me here to solve math problems. We have a band. I'm the lead bassist, Fang's the vocalist and secondary bassist, and Reed is the drummer. And the songwriter. He just comes up with the funny song titles. That's very neat. I would love to listen to your band someday. I drag my chair backwards and clumsily rise from my seat. It was great meeting you guys. I'll be going back to my desk though. Wait, I'm not done with you yet. What? I really should get started on the homework. It's important. Look at me. She has a very serious look on her face. She's not saying anything. Her glaring through the back of my skull makes me think she means business. Fang is happy. They found something about themselves they finally like, and I helped them through a dark time. They made up their mind. So this is interesting. We have a lot of Fang getting spoken for by Trish here. But you can tell there's like history that we're blundering into here. They? Themselves? Wonder Nasser seems so confused by this. They don't need people in their life that might hurt or confuse them. That is true. Naomi, Trish is correct here. They have us and the band. We're trying to make it for ourselves. Okay? I look out for them because I care for them. They've been hurting because of those dicks. I'm doing my part in assuring them. Was that what I saw her doing earlier? Looks more like a one trig out. More of the fake slurs. I don't understand. My point is, don't upset Fang. I just wanted to solve math problems. That's all I wanted to do. Yes ma'am. Once again, she's just glaring at me. It's quite a glare. I like that Reed's just completely out of it this whole time. He's listening though. My boy Reed's got a lot going on upstairs. Fucking hell, my stupid legs, stop shaking. I'll take this opportunity. Thank you for the lesson, Trish. I'll keep that in mind. See ya. Wait, man, you want this? Reed holds out a sheet of paper. Wait, it's a copy of the homework assignment. And it's complete? Well, I thought you were the one needing help. Shh, the friend of mine who's the friend that helps me is also my friend too. Wise words, Reed. I don't think that's how the saying goes. You're sharp, Anon. Razor sharp. Friends. Holy smokes, our first official friend. And it's Reed, who is one of the coolest characters in the game. The bell announces lunchtime, and the rest of the students collectively rise and start shuffling out the door. Lunch hour. Been a blast talking to you guys. Whoosh, fleeing. I swiftly snatch up the backpack by my leg, which is not his backpack, flashing an earnest, sympathetic smile at them, or at least I thought it was one. You don't know the mouth, Anon. As I power walk out of the classroom, I swear I caught a glimpse of Reed waving goodbye. A shame I have other places to be, namely away from the pissed-off midget. Sorry, man, you seem like a good guy, but with that tidy tyrant? Not in this lifetime. Oof. Sorry, man, but yes, absolutely in this lifetime, you gotta deal with a lot more. That was the worst fucking experience in a long while. Almost as bad as actually dealing with Fang in class. He's a very negative guy, I'm telling you. Here I was thinking I could be invisible for the rest of the year. Oh, I'm sorry, dude, that ain't gonna happen. And now I have classmates talking about me behind my back on their phones, probably for the rest of the school year. At least it's the best period of the day now. I wonder what to get for lunch today. Wait, what's that smell? Oh no. I duck into a corner and rip the backpack open. What should have been my lunch card binders and horrendously embarrassing art book was instead a half-dozen glass flasks, bags full of something, and all sorts of machinery I didn't recognize. Someone else has my backpack and that book. If they see... Yeah, I love the stakes on this one. Very clear. Also, man, that guitar riff is rad. This backpack, it's from the Reed guy, I'll bet. When I rushed out of class. Fuck me. On the other hand, I'd get a Medal of Honor for turning all this stuff in. You can even get a bit of cash for reporting stuff like this. What am I thinking? Any amount of money is not worth my power level being revealed. But my full power level. I can't ruin my life. Not again. Especially not with these losers. A half hour until lunch period ends. Good. I need to find Reed. I double back to the classroom I just left and find it empty. Fuck. Maybe he's gonna use lunch now. Cafeteria then. Oh, God, the music is good. I sprint through the school hallways, already familiar with the layout, looking for the drug dealer. The colorful crowd in the lunchroom makes it difficult to pick Reed out, so I have to carefully scan the room. There he is. I finally spot the pink raptor at the end of the queue, tray in hand and incriminating evidence on his back. The world must be fucking with me since I'm the one currently carrying a mini cartel in a backpack. Raid! The stoner drummer turns my way as I try as calmly as possible to approach him. What up, my guy? Reed, you're the best. I give the backpack a bump, causing all the dubious glassware within to clink. Dubious glassware is a great turn of phrase. That's really good. Think you got my backpack, Reed. Huh? Was wondering why this felt lighter. He holds out my backpack to me. Here you go, man. We trade backpacks. I'm careful to hand his over while simultaneously examining mine within his grip. It doesn't look like he opened it at all, but... Thank fuck. Why are you so worried about the bag, man? Shit, fuck. Because... Don't bring up the art book. Thank you, dumb fuck. There's gotta be something you can say. Naomi, I owe you a fruit basket. My lunch card! I wouldn't be able to get my lunch without it. Oh, fuck, dude, I'm sorry to hear that. What? New kid in school and you need the lunch card? Do you, like, want to hang with us? You look like the lonely type. He is. That's correct, Reed. Fuck no. Nah, I'll be good. I just need my... Come on, bro, I'll introduce you to the whole band. Reed, you are this game's hero. I don't want to... reward your good deed with a good deed. What? I'll be your first friend, Anon. First and only friend, my boyo. Yeah, man. I appreciate it, but, you worried about Trish, bro? Yeah, she can be a bit rough, but she's great. Isn't she on a crusade to assault everyone that laughed at your concert? Oh yeah, she does that sometimes. Don't worry about it. It's fine for you to be worried. You'll see, she's plenty nice. Maybe I was a bit quick to judge. Yes, you were quick to judge. See, there's Trish now. Yeah, when she's not on a crusade, she's extremely cool. Hey, Reed. Sorry I have to return the crowbar a bit later than I promised. Also, I got vengeance on another one of those jerks. Those aren't related, right? Who's asking? Yeah, see? Rat. I need to get out of here. Well, Reed, thank you for talking. I'll just be on my way. Hold on, man. Trish just got here. Reed, what's this all about? Anon here and I had a little mix-up. Anyway, he was a total bro about it. And he's like super poor and stuff. How poor? You know that lunch card thing they advertise in the school brochures? Bull. Sure, Anon. I'd rather not. Oh my goodness, you poor soul. See, she's not bad. Literally, even. So I figured, why not be a bro back to him? Like, be his legit welcome committee. I appreciate the thought, but, I should really be going right about now. Bye. Oh, Fang, what took you so long today? Hell yeah. Aw, little face. Why me? Yo, wait, is that Anon? What's he doing here? No, it's the other new human transfer student with the dress sense of Rex Luthor. Rex Luthor. Hey, Fang, good to see you again. Well, lunch is almost over, so he's poor. Like super poor. How poor? You know those lunch cards they have on posters near the principal's office? Wow, that is hilariously depressing. I hate everyone here. Like, it's legitimately fun and snappy dialogue. I'm having such a good time. Anyways, that doesn't answer my question of why the skinny loser is here. Man, Anon's like a total bro, and I'm his first friend, and we're gonna be rock ring buddies for the rest of the school year. Rock ring? Then, like, he'll be my business partner, and we'll sell enough goods to get half the country high and, like, fuck narcs and fuck the IRS, too. I told you Reed was cool. Trish? The morons swapped backpacks and now they're best friends or something. Yeah, that. And now I'm gonna go grab my lunch, so we can all grab some together. Well, Reed is a good judge of character. This is true. He is a good judge of character. Is he? Didn't you already grab your lunch, Reed? Yeah, I want seconds, man. What? I look at Reed's tray and see that it's completely empty. When did you... How? Come on, man, I've got a mean case of munchies. I end up walking to get food with Trish, Reed, and Fang. Every time I consider ditching them, Reed says or does something to keep me with the band. Notice you don't get a lot of say in these early interactions. Fuck my life. You only have a few significant choices to make throughout the whole game. It's largely just this. I'm able to hold the makings of a conversation with Reed, but it feels like I'm talking to space. Trish was listening when we made our way to the lunchroom, but was more focused on our talk with Fang. Oh, I like this music too. What do you mean my halter top is out right now? I haven't noticed a difference. I'm telling you, the next thing is going to be leotards. No, fuck that. I would never wear something ever. As for Reed... So, you play video games, right? Yeah, I got a couple consoles and a toaster of a PC. Yeah, I got one of those too. Only X-Rocks. Battlesaurus is sick. Packy Station is a better lineup overall. But like, Stony games are all lame. Like, just movies lame. You can't prove that. I can. Huh? Get your phone out, man. Look. So if you look that up, as I recall, it actually takes you to a preview of Goodbye Volcano High, which is the thing that inspired this. So I'll let you guys look up LW_S9ZNPKLL on your own time. How did you say that out loud? Just look it up, man. What's the harm? So at this point, you were expected to have watched that, but I'm not going to. Look the link up. You know what? I wonder if... Oh my god, that's rad. You totally can. Hat blockers? What are you talking about? It's insane. Oh my god. So... Yeah, so the actual game is... I'll never... You get the idea. What on earth? Pretty hilarious, right? What is this, a shitty Netsticks cartoon knockoff? I love all the dinosaur names for everything, like it's the Flintstones. It's funny in a way, yeah. X-Rocks is better anyways. You can see the whole lineup they had prepared for. Reed delves into his rant about console differences. I thought he was just an airhead, but I totally can't get a read on this guy. Well, anyways. Can't get a read on him. The lunch lines aren't going to get any shorter. We should hurry and pick one. Once we all get our food, we all stand around chatting a bit more outside the line. Trish and Fang babble to each other about their daily activities all through the lunch line. Reed, on the other hand, has pulled out a tablet from his backpack to show me something. So, like, you know we got a band, yeah? Yeah, Trish brought it up earlier and all. Check it, I've been recording our practices. Fang and Trish both look at me expectantly. So you actually have, like, some genuine connection going on here, which I think is cool. Fuck, okay, you can do this. Cool, let me see. Even though the poor recording quality, I can see and hear just how atrocious the band is. I bite back the grimace starting to come out as I give the video my full attention. Well? We're great, right, Anon? It's certainly original. I know, right? Look at that smug face. But, like, why two basses? Fang glances at me from the side. Weird. It's our style. I see. What do I say here? I only give feedback on games I haven't played, not music. Let's see. So let's choose one. I like the double tension on the G strings. I'm not going to say that. The synchronization between the melody and the sub-melody complements the reverb well. That's a lie. Very nice ironic reference to Beethoven's Für Elise. Is this an ironic reference to Für Elise? Oh god, I think it might actually be. Okay, I'm choosing that one. The three stop in their tracks and look back at me. Think I messed up? How could you tell? Jeez, man, you got the ears of a bat? It's something I picked up. I didn't know you knew about that sort of thing, Anon. Yo, next time we have a concert, you gotta come along. I'm glad that none of them recognize me. That'd be very awkward. Maybe. Trish glowers at me warily. I don't know, maybe if he actually talked about himself for once. Nope. Nuh-uh, no way. Abort. Yeah, man, go ahead. None of us are judging. I'm not, at least. Well. Oh, fuck. Sorry, Anon. We gotta bail. Everybody's gotta bail. One last glower. Where They're already gone. Pretty impressive how they can move even with their hands full. But what could have made them run like that? Oh, you know what it is. Anon! Oh. I turn around to see Nasser and Naomi approaching, food in hand. I knew I'd find you here with the others, Anon. Shame they ran off. Why did they do that? I wonder why, Naomi. Her shrill, goody-goody, sugary voice is piercing through the chatter of the lunchroom. I don't want to reply if it means hearing more of her voice. Wasn't that Nasser's sister? How wonderful that you're making friends, Anon. Tell me everything. What were you and Fang talking about? I want to know all about it. Oh, help me, God, I just can't catch a break. I just want to go home. For this little half a day to go. Hey, Anon, you seem kind of low energy. Are you alright? The Anon you are trying to reach is currently having an existential meltdown. Please leave your message after the scream. Aw, he's just thrilled to make new friends. Yeah, see, you get a lot of that. You get a lot of other people, like, kind of telling you what to do, telling Fang what to do. Yeah, man, good on you. You're quite the extrovert. I'm mentally screaming, I swear I just want to get out of here and never come back. Was that really my sibling you were hanging out with? Yeah, notice that he respects the pronouns. Nasser's a bro, he's trying. Fang and her friends, yeah. Strange group, I know. I'll say. They're not that bad once you get to know them. Colorful folk, I know. No, I mean, they. Fang! Uh-huh, sure hope so. Seems I'm gonna be her lab partner for the rest of the year. See, again, he's just kind of not thinking about it. Whoa. Naomi pauses for a second. Honestly, they're just going through a phase, man. That phase includes rants about non-binarism. Fang hit you with that one, too. What a great opportunity for real friendship, Anon. I'm so happy for you. It just, like, even Nasser's like, what is going on? Babe, what's happening here? What could it be? Everyone's like, if there's anything Fang needs in these trying times, it's a new friend to talk to. I don't know about that. You know how they is, right? You know how they is, right? I would love it if you tried. Nasser would appreciate it. Would he? Whoa, calm down, Boo. Calm down, Boo. That's not how it works. I don't think... The bell's loud sound rings on our ears. On our ears? A rush of relief and dopamine overcome me. Ah, good old dopamine. I'm free. We'll talk later, Anon. I have to keep my eye on you, though. Don't worry, Nasser. I know Anon is of good character. Is of good character? Was this translated from another language? What is she talking about? You know what? It don't matter. None of this matters. Only useful thing I learned all day. I guess I'll have to go now. See you around. Be a little nicer, Anon. Ask if you need anything. I'll help you out. Yeah, see, there we go. That's better, buddy. I like that his conscience is telling him to do better. That's nice. I'll hold you on that one. Just you wait. Nice. Now you'll never get them off your back. Congratulations. Hey, take it easy, man. Oh, look, I got a Nasser smile. Okay. I said I'd protect that smile, and I will, bro. I will kill for you, Nasser. Come, Nasser. We have a busy day today. Oh, sure. See ya. Some ellipses. 1 week later. How long have I been doing this? Let's see, where was I? Let me go ahead and save on this one. Alright, I'm in a pretty good groove. What's our time look like? Oh, that was an hour. Goodness. Alright, so some of these segments get a little bit longer as things go on. So we're going to call this here, upload it, and then after a break, we'll do some more. See you next time, folks.